So in this presentation, I'm going to talk about Epica services in case of sponsor cases. So this is not a normal PRPTS or citizenship application, but what I'm referring to are the sponsorship cases. So which are the specific cases I am referring to? So if you are sponsoring a spouse or a child for either PR or citizenship, then those cases can be where a PR sponsor is sponsoring spouse or a child, or a citizen sponsor is sponsoring his spouse or children for PR or citizenship. Obviously, a PR sponsor cannot sponsor his children or spouse for citizenship. For that, first he or she needs to be the Singapore citizen. Similarly, there are sponsorship of parent cases also. So a citizen sponsor may sponsor his or her parents for permanent residency or citizenship in Singapore. Now few more points I will like to highlight here. That is, the child here we refer to is a biological or adopted child of the sponsor. A sponsor will not be able to sponsor a stepchild unless it is adopted. And secondly, a citizen sponsor can sponsor his spouse first for PR, and only after being PR for 2 years he can further sponsor the spouse for citizenship. So a spouse will always have to go through this route of becoming a PR first and then applying for citizenship. However, this rule does not apply for children below 21 years of age. Children below 21 years of age can directly apply for citizenship under parental sponsorship without becoming PR at any time. I mean, they can apply for PR as well, but they don't have to. There is no compulsion. So let's proceed ahead. Now at the beginning, when we engage with you, we will like to collect some background information, and this information typically is in terms of questions shown over here, like what is the sponsor status, whether the sponsor is permanent resident or Singapore citizen, and then what sponsor is doing in terms of job sector, what has been education. If sponsorship is for spouse, then spouse records will be required. Specific attention will be the marriage history, whether it is a first marriage of both sponsor and the spouse, and what is the age difference between them. Similarly, if children are being sponsored, then their educational records will need to be assessed. If it is a parental sponsorship application, then parents' history will need to be checked. Now, one of the points that you need to understand is that in recent times, number of applications filed has been significantly large than the approvals. So normally ICA approves only 30,000 places for PR and 20,000 for citizenship annually, whereas the number of applications filed far exceeds this number. And sponsorship cases sometimes have more complexity. So it needs to be properly explained, addressed and clarified. As a result, many sponsorship cases, people prefer to engage a professional consultant so that all their documentation is right in order. So obviously, since the number of approvals is low, you need to decide what you want to do. You need to do something to improve your chances, and you cannot take your application lightly. Especially if your application has been previously rejected, then there is no point in applying in the same manner again and again. So how at Epica we can help you here? So I will explain our approach in case of sponsorship cases, and it is slightly different than the normal PR or citizenship cases because this is a different scenario. So what we will do when you engage our services, we will review your profile in detail. So our experts will go through your profile, identify strong points and the weak points in your application. We may advise you to adjust some parts of your form and the details that you lodge. Then we will prepare a personalized cover letter which is based on the review of your profile. And we may also advise you some additional documents, explanations, maybe some affidavit in exceptional cases also. So that entirely depends upon whom you are sponsoring and what is your specific situation is. Then the next part that we will do is we will handle other application aspects. So that typically involves checking all the documents. And we want to ensure all the documents are acceptable as per ICA standards. Because if any of the document has any mistakes, then it can result into immediate rejection, which we want to avoid. So checking of documents is very important. The next thing that we will do is we will check your form 4A in case of permanent residency application. So please note, for sponsorship cases also there are 3 different PDF forms. Form 4A CO for children only, Form 4A SC, that is spouse and children, and Form 4A PR, which is for parent. So we will check all the details of this form which are supposed to be used for lodgement, and we want to ensure that everything is properly entered and submitted over there. Then we will also provide you testimonial advisory and support. So in case you need to prepare any testimonials, then that we will help you. Normally in case of children, testimonials from teacher, educational institutions or academic achievement letters are what we look for. In case it is a spouse or parental sponsorship application, maybe some testimonials from your family friends in praise of your family members will be better. And then finally, when all the documents are ready, we will submit it to ICA. For that, you need to log in into the ICA system and then we proceed with the lodgement. So now here I will just display some of the Google reviews. As you can see, when this presentation was prepared, at that time we had 83 Google reviews with average rating of 5, which is the highest rating. And you can actually go through some of the reviews written over here, or you can access our business page. So in summary, when you engage our services, you get all these services for the sponsorship case, that is advisory on your specific case, detailed profile evaluation, personalized cover letter, complete document check, complete form check or submission check, adjusting and advising on the details in the form, testimonials or recommendation support, submission to ICA will be done by us. A dedicated immigration consultant will be assigned to your case. We provide all the advisory on post-submission matters. Whatever documents are submitted will be given to you as a backup in case you need it in future. An appeal letter in case of rejection is included. In an event refiling is required later on, then that also is available at an extra price. And you are always connected to our team on WhatsApp, phone or Zoom, or you can come to our office. Now for the purpose of pricing, please refer to our website, or you can actually contact any of our sales consultant also. They will be happy to explain you the pricing. Now please note, our pricing does not include government charges, which is ICA fees, translation, embassy document charges if anything required, and donation, social services if we advise. But normally for sponsorship cases, we don't really suggest anything on that side. So how we work when you engage us is we have our own internal platform, and once you engage our services, we will create your case and we will share a cloud folder with you. So that cloud folder you can access from your home, and where you can upload all the completed form, document copies, cover letter input in that folder. Once you upload it, it is available for our team and they will start their work for preparing the documents, checking the documents, preparing cover letter and any other activities. So in conclusion, doing this activity through us, you gain a significant benefit and your application tend to be very strong. We provide guidance on all the matters, documents are checked, form is checked, there is a well written cover letter, and the weak points, if any, in your application are taken care of. So now since you have gone through this presentation, you can let us know how you will like to proceed ahead. So generally the practice is once you confirm the engagement, we will issue you the invoice and collect the payment and the application work will start. But since this presentation is over a video, you might want to connect to our any of sales consultant, clarify any questions if you have any, and then proceed ahead. So thank you for watching this video.